Toy fans, it's Roberto here doing another unboxing, and this time it is of Storm Collectibles Golden Axe Tyris Flare. This was the female barbarian warrior in the original Golden Axe games. The Golden Axe series is like 3 games on Sega Genesis and at the arcade. But this is the Storm Collectibles version. So far, the only version of Tyris. Storm Collectibles does like to do different variants, colorways, and whatnot, but so far, we've only got 3 main heroes, and there's a bunch of different skeleton variants, a couple different variants of Death Adder. But anyways, this looks awesome. I love the box art. It's got the character. Looks like original art from, if not from the side of the cabinet, but it's art, and that might just be concept art. Regardless, you got what's in the box. You got the Tyris riding a blue like wyvern mount, which is pretty cool. It's on both sides, and then also on the back. What else is in the box? Other accessories, but this looks awesome. It's really grateful. My wife picked this up for me for Christmas, so you can see the 3 different characters on the back there. And let's pop her open. I was excited about this one. Let's see if she is as good as the dwarf, old Giles, or Giles, however you say it, which I loved. I thought that figure was way better than it had any right to be for such a simple green dwarf, and just a green potato sack, right? Like, that's it. He's awesome for what he is. Looks like she has the character select screen as well, with the other 2 characters and a giant skeleton. So that's awesome. But yeah, I was for somebody who loves his Mythic Legion figures, I really felt like that dwarf was a treat. So I was excited about opening this one as well. So let's see what we got here. Looks like you can see the couple of accessories that she has. Looks like a big flame effect as well. So let's pop it open. Looks like all the hands have freed themselves already, loose inside of the packaging. But let's go for Tyris, and she's looking buff. Like, there's not much to the imagination here, but she's really fit. It's got some really good looking hair. Looks like there might be a little wash in there to really make it pop. It is like an orange red. Really good. You can see, man, she's cut up, man. She's got a real 6-pack going. I like her red boots, and basically her her warrior armor, her barbarian armor is that's got to be giving her all kinds of buffs, because there's not much there, but she's alive after fighting an entire army of the undead and lizards and like 9-foot barbarian lord. Well, there you go. It's gotta be doing something. She would when you'd play her, she could do like a running jump kick, which was pretty awesome. I don't know what's going on with her hair up top. Maybe it's a couple of different pieces. I don't know how it comes off. Oh, it does. I don't know if it was supposed to, but she's got like a pegged head of hair, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's I don't know. I guess I'll see. Maybe there's 2 different sets of hairs or whatnot. Otherwise, that's a weird non-glue job she's got there. Her gluteus maximus is popping out of there too. Like, looks like she's got oh yeah, man, like that's pretty crazy. Her articulation at the on the leg joint is pretty crazy, because it's like she's got like the soft plastic pelvis that the Storm Collectible figures usually have. So she's pretty nuts. As you can see there, like, there is She's got some sort of articulation. I don't want to go too crazy because I don't know how strong any of this is. It's like, I feel like she's kind of got like a ball joint in connecting her like her shoulders and top and her abs together, and I don't want to break it or make it come off of out of line there. See, I think I lined it back up, but regardless, she's looking awesome. Her hairpiece just keeps coming up. So let's see what else is in the package. She's feels pretty tall. Let's just stand there for a second. Okay. So she's got another head. This looks like it's her angry face. Does this hair pop up too? Yep. So that's fairly interesting. I don't know if... Let me see if the hair is... Yeah, I guess so. You probably could mix and match the two head pieces because it's like this hair is kind of like flared out a little bit. Her bangs anyway. And this one is just, you know, just a smooth combed. And she's got... This hair is like kind of wild. Maybe she's either in combat or riding on the back of her mount. And this is just, you know, just laid back. So I guess there's a chance to change that out. I don't know if it looks like it might actually come off too. Like maybe you can change out the hair and the face. I'm not doing it. I don't really care. I kind of just will probably just stick with the angry, rough riding looking face anyway. So let's see how I pop this off. Here we go. Her shoulders are already doing some sort of weird butterfly, like it's like one is popped out a little bit more than the other. I don't know if it's because it's everything kind of got jostled around a little bit. Yeah. So let's see. I see. It's like her torso, which is like this weird plastic skin, is kind of come out of the casing. So if you can see on the back, you can see it's like there's a harder plastic underneath what's like a softer shell, and it kind of when you move it around. See there? I think I got it back in. Okay, so doesn't look as weird. But anyways, let's pop a head on her, and oh yeah, she's mad about stuff. Oh man, that's the face. That's the one. So then, fiery redhead. She looks like she's got a pointing finger, which is cool. A hand for holding stuff. And an open hand. A clawing hand. Another claw. Another point. And a fanned open hand. And another hand for holding stuff. And it's also got like a giant effect for her mount, I'm guessing. Looks like a big clear piece of plastic, which is, it's got a hole on the bottom, but it is a pretty solid piece of plastic. It looks really awesome. Set that aside for now. Then let's move this aside. And look at this beautiful weapon accessory. She's got a sword. It's like a long sword. Pretty cool. Even has like molded design hilt. Very, very cool. Let's put on her one of her holding things hands. Excuse me. Excuse me again. And see what kind of intimidation she's gonna throw out there by basically she's ready for war at that point. I wouldn't mess with her. She looks pretty mad about stuff. So the other accessory in here is a giant, like heavy giant toy dragon, which is bigger than her apparently, and like way heavier. So it's kind of weird. I don't know if you're paying for her or this, but I kind of like the idea that I would definitely pay for her, and that this is just an accessory that she comes with, which is really cool. This reminds me of like the old Remco packs where you would get a figure and a mount. I really like the packaging. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of wish she was like kind of displayed with it. So, we're like mint on card. What do you call it? Collectors. So you wouldn't really have to take her out if you didn't want to, but still, I hope you do, because opening toys is rad. Like I love playing with stuff. But let's see, how is this articulated? I think it kind of just, I think there's just some swivels. I got cuts on the feet. Wow, look at this. It's got like hands, articulated arms that actually have, whoop, tail came off. Actually has, is it double jointed? It's like a ball joint in there for the arms, so that's pretty cool. What else does this one do? It feels like it's got some nice paint on the face there, nose. Doesn't look like his jaw is really articulated. Just looks like it's a two-piece head, which is a shame. Notice the same thing on like the chicken mount on the other, the other mount for Giles or Giles. See if I can get this in. Okay. I don't know if it's just making noises or if it actually got in. I like that it's got some stirrups for the feet and whatnot, so that's cool. Look at this. It's kind of a really rubbery saddle there. Let's see if he can stand. I'm gonna bet against it, but he might be able to, just from what I'm looking at here. Saddle's kind of not on straight, but I don't know. Oh, there's actually a band that goes all around it, which is kind of cool. So you can kind of just move it and adjust it. Looks like it's got a leather strap, well, faux leather. It's got a plastic that's connected to the head. This thing's awesome. Like, I don't know what else to say there other than it's awesome. And I think she's going to be able to ride a little bit easier than the dwarf, who was just kind of stumpy and didn't have as much articulation in the legs. He just, maybe I rest on the tail. What is how's the box look? Just kind of standing straight up, but it looks great. I I really like that. Let's see. Wow. Just wow. This figure is awesome. Um, the head does move on it, and this 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 is great. Like, I don't know. I have to do a little research to see if the legs actually move out, because it kind of feels like they just kind of swivel up and down. I don't know if they're how they're pegged in there. I don't want to break anything. I didn't really do any research to see anybody else's videos on what these characters can do, because I like it to be a pretty realistic unboxing of what I got. It's like I'll do a little bit of fawning over the stuff before it comes out, just pre-release pictures, and then kind of going blind to a lot of these. I'll watch some videos if I'm really excited for some stuff, but when stuff's really expensive like this, I don't really watch too much, because I don't want to tempt myself all that much. But regardless, this is awesome. I'm really liking this. Next to the dwarf, he is huge. Let's have her stand real quick. Man, this tail, I gotta like heat it up or something, because I don't want to break it, but I want it to peg it. I don't know what's you want to see. It's just like a ball joint that should just snap together, but a little heat will usually fixes most things. But let's see if I can get it to balance enough to stand. This one, and then this guy, this impressive little beast with his extendo his legs really he can get a bit taller, but the way he's in the game, he's kind of hunched over down to the ground. So as you can see, she's towering over him with this deal. But if you stretch out his legs, let's see, all right, dwarf, who, like I said, she's even got the stirrups to hold it in. He doesn't have any such luck, and I kind of wish they would have. I know it wouldn't have been 100% accurate, but if they would have added a little something like that, it would have made it a little more toyetic, or just fun. So he pops up a little bit higher. But like I said, there's no grooves or anything to hold him in place. But don't get me wrong, I still love this figure. This I've been obsessed with this dwarf ever since I've opened him. If I see him just sitting around, I mess around with him just a little bit. Like repose him, change out an accessory, hands or whatnot, head, and I'm loving him. I love this dwarf. But this is awesome. I'm gonna have a lot of fun just messing with them before they end up on my shelves for sure. But just so you can see how big she is, because she feels like she is a substantial sized figure. Let's get her off of this giant drake. And so the dwarf is a pretty big dude himself, and she is towering over him. Let me hand out the way there. So side by side, she's definitely a bit bigger. Next to another female figure, the Mythic Legion's red-headed barbarian. She's got her dwarfed as well. But like, they could be in the same universe. I'm not mad at it. Like, people are different. People are different sizes, even if she's a different scale. Like, it doesn't look too bad. So, these guys are definitely hanging out my Mezco figures. Not my Mezco, well, my Mezco figures as well, but my Four Horsemen Mythic Legions. She's towering over Conan, but you know what? He's up to the challenge, I'm sure of it. So that's pretty cool. Doesn't look too bad. Some of the stuff that she would be drop kicking in the game would be, there's a Mythic Legion skeleton, not the skeletons from Golden Axe, but I might pick might pick up some just for fun. But still, this is she's towering over this. She's towering over everything. Now the only thing she probably won't be towering over would be like the ogre, which looks like a pretty good fight from Mythic Legions. So it's not too bad. But yeah, she's great, man. Like if she's not doing a claw, maybe she's gonna point at you, let you know you're next to get this blade. But yeah, I don't know if the actual mount has a name, not on the box, but this is like a Drake, and it's awesome. Just I am super impressed by this set. Even though it keeps falling apart. Regardless, I love it. And if you like Golden Axe, Storm Collectibles, fantasy figures, do yourself a favor if you can get them for a reasonable price. I think they're really cool. Hopefully, if you do pick it up, yours doesn't fall apart as much as mine is. But like I said, I'm gonna heat that tail up and pop it in, and I shouldn't have a problem. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Have a good one. Bye.